Citizen Kane is a detective drama film produced back in 1941. Citizen Kane is regarded as one of, if not the greatest films of all time, at least for the time it was. If a new, updated version of the movie came out in today's time, I don't think it would receive nearly as much praise as the original did. But the reason the first one was regarded so well was because it broke general film making boundaries. It was a true turning point for the future of cinema. Does that mean it's a good movie? No. No, not really. Citizen Kane, it's okay. It's okay. It stars Charles Foster Kane's life as the film begins with his death and his dying words. The entire movie is simply people reminiscing and talking about their experiences with Mr. Kane, and then people coming to the conclusion of what his final words meant. And while that seems like a very cool concept, and it is, the movie doesn't do an incredible job of handling it well. There are all types of different, I guess, plot holes, really, stuff that isn't really answered, and things that don't make much sense as to why he's so rambunctious about certain situations. He never wanted to become a corporate man, and yet he eventually became that. He became what he despised with the media. And the thing is, you never see him kind of realize this and fight this until his pretty much inevitable demise. You know, again, it's a cool concept, but a lot of the flashbacks just show him building up to just being a corporate scumbag. And again, this is all flashbacks to help the people who knew him group together to figure out what his last meaningful words were. And in the end, this movie builds up 2 hours worth of hype, and it is incredibly disappointing for the end. Rosebud. You'd think that for this man having such an incredible legacy, his last dying breath would have meant like something monumental. No. The word Rosebud was his uttered final word, and the only thing that it led to being related to was the name of a cheap sled that he liked playing on when he was younger. Particularly, he was playing on the sled the day he was taken away from his home and his mother. And while yes, for Kane's backstory, it is an important thing for the audience who expects something incredibly huge to be shown to them over the course of this 2-hour film and all this build-up, because you are basically, again, just watching flashbacks for 2 hours. It's disappointing. Citizen Kane isn't a terrible movie, but it isn't a good movie. It's very mid, and it does indeed feel like a product of its time. If there was even a reason to have this movie, say, re-released and reviewed, it would be much, much lower on the ranking board. And it honestly does baffle me why they haven't just done a remake of Citizen Kane already. Because, hey, people think it's the best villain of all time. Well, hate to break it to you, but it's not. You know why it's not? Because last I checked, I didn't see any talking cars. Thank you.